Hey guys, welcome back to Tied Up in Savings. This is your girl Ty coming at you with another cash stuffing video. In today's video, we will be cash stuffing my first paycheck of February, and that is going to be in the amount of $1,449. So without further ado, let's just get into today's video. Okay, so first off, we are going to start off with a quick cash count. So I do have my money pouch here. I'm going to go in and just take this cash out. I'm going to put my pouch off to the side. Okay, and like I said, we are going to be stuffing the total amount of $1,449. Perfect. So it's going to be 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 7, 51, 52, 53, 50, 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 1, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, so 160, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Perfect. So that gives us 1,449. And I'm actually just going to keep that off to the side. I do have my cash envelope breakdown also to the side as well, so we can just see what we're going to be stuffing in each envelope. And this is going to be sort of like a quick stuffing this week. One, because again, I did have to actually pay back some envelopes, or I actually again had to pay back my debit card from some of my envelopes. So I pretty much did all that like arranging off camera, and I did have to actually stuff some envelopes off camera as well. So today's video, needless to say, will be a little bit shorter than my other videos. But first off, we are going to get started with my cash wallet. I don't think we have any left over. Let's see. No, however, I do have some star notes. I have a few star notes. I think I actually had one back here as well. And then I also have some receipts. These I do have to scan into Fetch, so I'll put those off to the side as well so I can get those scanned into Fetch. Okay, so I just want to get these star notes out first. Okay, and then today I do have $32 in star notes, so I'm going to put those towards the back so I don't forget to stuff those later. Okay, so our first envelope up is going to be gas. Gas this week is going to be getting 30. So that's going to be a 20 and a 10. I just want to get like a more worn out sort of 10 because again, I know those will sort of spend first. Okay, next up will be groceries. Groceries will be getting 100. Household this week will be getting 20, and I'm going to do that in 2 10s. I actually just want to get some more funkier 10s. Again, I like putting the more like raggedy bills in the wallet because again, I know those will spend a little bit more quicker. I just have cash everywhere today. Okay. So that's going to be 20 in household. Okay. Dining out isn't getting anything this week. Fun isn't getting anything this week. And then miscellaneous will be getting $5. Yeah, this one is a little worn and torn. Perfect. And then that does it for my cash wallet today. So up next is going to be my bills. So we're going to grab my bills binder. Okay, so first envelope up is going to be rent. Rent this week is getting $4.75. So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 70, and then 5. So now rent has 100, 200, 300, 400, 450, 470, 475. And I'll update my trackers a little later on after this video. Cell phone this week is going to be getting 30. That's going to be getting a 20 and a 10. So that has 30 altogether. Car payment this week is going to be getting $250, so that's going to be 1, 2, 50. So that's 1, 250. Next up is going to be car insurance. Car insurance is getting 96, so we're going to do a 50. 2 20s, a 5. Okay. So in car insurance, we have 50, 70, 90, 95, 96. Move this off to the side. Okay, storage isn't getting anything. Loans this week is going to be getting 104, I believe. Yes, 104. So we're going to do that in 250s. And then for singles. Okay, so now loans has 51, 1, 2, 3, 4. So 104 in loans. Wellness this week is going to be getting 50, and that's going to be my, oh, not my last 50. I thought that was my last 50. And then subscriptions, I think we're going to subscriptions. So subscriptions isn't getting anything this week. Credit card also not getting anything this week. Renter's insurance also not getting anything this week. And then utilities is actually fully funded for the month. And then cable this week is going to be getting 60. So that's going to be my last 50 and a 10. Perfect. Okay, so now cable has 50, 70, 90, 110, 120. My laundry envelope, that's going to be getting 25. So we're going to be doing that in 2 10s and a 5. So 10, 25. Okay, and that does it for my bills binder. Okay, up next is going to be my sinking funds, and this is going to be my high priority sinking funds. Okay, debt this week is going to be getting 20. And this envelope is depleted because this is one of the envelopes that I actually had to pay back to my debit card, because I did end up making a debt payment. So that came out of my debit. So I did pay that back from my envelopes earlier this week. Okay. Car maintenance this week is going to be getting 10. And then that has 20, so that's all that it has. This one I also had to tap into this week because I had to get a car wash. With the snow and just all the salt, my car was just looking like extra ashy because my car is black and I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to get a car wash. So that's why that envelope was depleted. Medical this week is going to be getting 10. So it has 10, 20, 30. Okay. Taxes this week is going to be getting 25. And we're going to do a 20 and a 5. So now taxes has 20, 40, 65, 70. Okay, future home isn't getting anything this week. And then retirement. No, I think this is actually it for this binder, is it? Let me see. No, unexpected bills this week is going to be getting 30. So it's going to be 20, 30. I'm going to skip to my folder. I'm going to be getting 20 this week. And that does it for my high priority sinking funds. Okay, up next is going to be my low priority sinking funds. So first envelope up is going to be date night. Date night is going to be getting 10. So that's 10, 20, 30. So date night has 30. I'm actually thinking about getting some new envelopes for my sinking fund binders. Only because I actually really did like these ones because I just sort of felt like they were more durable. These envelopes come from Simple Shops. Again, I loved them at first, but now I just sort of feel like they're just a little bit like harder to maneuver, especially now that I'm filming. I don't know why. So vacation is going to be getting 10. And you guys are probably also wondering, I do have a few pounds in here. These were actually gifted to me from some of like my favorite guests from a while back when I actually worked at this spa. And they actually traveled like pretty frequently, so they gave me pounds is like a tip. So I said at some point I'm probably going to use them if I do decide to travel overseas. But so as of right now, again, in just US dollars, we have $10 in vacation. Clothing this week is going to be getting 20. And I do believe that was actually my last 20. And then insurance this week is going to be getting 10. So insurance now has 10, 20, 30. Yeah, I didn't mind it like when I wasn't filming, but now like I just sort of feel like these envelopes are a little bit hard to maneuver. So I may end up getting some new ones. So I've been shopping around on Etsy. I just may go back as far as to like, you know, my old faithful, TheFancyDollar. So we'll see. I'm still trying to figure it out. Investments this week is going to be getting 10. So now investments has 10, 20, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay. All right. And then let me just pull out my marker because I am going to have to fill this one. Okay. And if you can see, I'm just filling in the cute little ice cubes and the little fruit garnish up top. I'm just doing it in pink. So we're going to do the same thing for today. Okay. So girls' night is going to be getting 8. So it's 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now girls' night has 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay. Gifts is going to be getting 10. Okay. And then that does it for my low priority sinking funds. Okay, up next is going to be my savings challenge binder. And this is the one that houses my Every Little Bit Adds Up by none other than your girl Daisy Budgets. I love, again, this challenge. I've been so in love with this challenge. So we are only going to be stuffing the dollar challenge today. And if you guys have been, again, watching my channel previously, you know that I sort of got a head start with the $1 savings. So I just had another $1 savings that I also just wanted to sort of add to it just so I can sort of knock that out. Because I feel like a lot of my rollover cash is mostly always dollars. So I really have no issue as far as like saving dollars. So I said, you know, let me just add one more, like the more the merrier. Okay, so we're going to be adding $1 to that challenge. Okay, and then now in the dollar challenge, because I do have my calculator off to the side, with Daisy's challenge, it does total out to $52 if everything is completed. So we have completed everything, because as I stated in like my previous videos, I got a really huge head start on this. I think I started off in like October, November, but as soon as I had actually got the challenge, I had like a whole bunch of like rollover bills that I was also just like tucking away. So I did end up just adding them to the challenge, and I just kept building on from there. So we pretty much completed it. But again, this is the whole reason why I added on a second challenge again, because we're just building a bag. So with Daisy's challenge, that is 52, and then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, so currently right now we are at $66 in our $1 savings. Okay. And then we're also ahead like on my $5. So I just want to sort of like pause with this for a little bit and then just get like the rest of these denominations down, because as you can see, like my $10, I'm only at 30 compared to my $5, which is at like 65. And I really want to make sure that I'm doing everything on the same accord and pretty much like the same every week. So we're going to pause on the $5 for now, but we'll see. I may change my mind like next week. That's just me. So for today's contribution to my $10 savings, we are going to be adding $10. Okay. Okay, so we should have 40 with today's contribution. So that is 10, 20, 30, and 40. Okay, and then we aren't stuffing my 20. 50 we did earlier this week along with my 100. So so next week I'm probably just going to double up as far as on the 20, because my budget just didn't allow me for the $20 today. And then that is it for my Every Little Bit Adds Up challenge. Okay, so we do have some star notes left over. Like I told you guys, we have $32 in star notes. So I'm going to go ahead and just add that to my sinking funds binder. And I also just want to get my marker out. Okay, so we're adding a 20. We're adding a 10, and then $2. So 1 and 2. And then I'm not sure if I actually want to count this off camera. Like I may wait until like mid-year to see how far we've gotten with star notes, because again, I don't even like track it on my tracker, so we'll see. Again, I'm so indecisive about stuff. One moment like I want to do it, and then 2 days later I don't. So I'll keep you guys posted. Alright guys, that does it for my cash stuffing video today. Again, as always, if you guys like the channel, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye!